Hello, everyone, and we are live. My name is Daniel Bizes. Originally, I'm from Croatia, living now in Houston, Texas. And I am a father of three daughters, and also I'm working in the big financial company, but also on the side, I running my online business. And today I have a special guest from all different side of the world, from the UK. Before when she introduced herself, I can tell you something about that person. I mean, she has a bubbly and nice personality. She is always positive. She likes to dance. She likes to sing. I mean, and always positive. That's what is something about that person. I know her, not directly. I know her through my business because we're running the same business. But I'm very excited to have her today in our on my page. And no, further, go ahead and introduce yourself, Miss Tina.
Oh, thank you so much, Daniel. What a lovely introduction that was. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, we are in the same business. We've not personally met, but we will one day. So, my name is Tina Willis, and I'm coming to you from a very rainy day here in the UK, but from a beautiful part of the country in Wales. So, I am a full-time coach and mentor and an online business owner. And up to November 2019, I was actually working 25 years in corporate life and more as a corporate business development manager until that burnout happened in corporate life, as it does when you're working all the hours. I was out 16, 17 hours a day, traveling up and down UK motorways, but it was the norm. Daniel, it was the norm. And I came across this business when I was at the very lowest point of my health. I watched the free webinar. I took the next step of the 149, and the rest is history. And now I do this full time, and I quit corporate life in 2020. And it was the best feeling ever. I'm a mom, a stepmom of 4, a grandma of 12. And me and my hubby are here just enjoying our life and yeah, living the life that we want because of this business.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And everybody, this is actually the main point of this business, just to be independent and just to do more time with your family and do what you want to do. Because today in the corporate world, everywhere in the world is the same things. You work from the morning till night, no stopping, and you're missing so many things in your life, what's going on, privately with your family, and that you cannot attend because the stress, because the work, because the everything. And people needs to put, like you said, stop one day and say that's enough, it's enough.
Yeah.
And everything's coming from them. But you know what, you can tell me what is the difference between when you started before and now.
So when so do you mean when I first started this business to now, 6 years in? So when I first started this business, I was, as I said, I was at the very lowest point of my health, but I knew I needed to change something, Daniel. And I didn't want to be stuck where I was. I didn't want to work another 10 years till the age of 67. I started this business when I was 57. I didn't know anything about social media. I didn't know anything about marketing. I didn't know anything, period. So when I started this business, it was all new. It was pretty scary. It was pretty sort of, have I done the right thing? And all that sort of, all those emotions that go on in you. Here's the thing. I soon realized that I would have that technical team supporting me every day, which I absolutely needed. I soon realized that I would be part of a global community of entrepreneurs and human beings that actually wanted me to succeed, not just professionally, but personally. And I soon realized that there was so much love given in this community that it blew my mind. Because as you know, because you're in corporate as well, it's very much dog eat dog. It's very much everybody wants to climb the corporate ladder. Everybody's challenging themselves for that next position. And there's none of that. It was just a community based on integrity, transparency, and care. And as I grew my business, all those initial fears and doubts and what if and buts went out the window. I grew my business. I made mistakes in the first few months. Of course I did. In fact, a few years. But, it's like riding a bike. You get off and you fall down and you get back on again and you just carry on. So it was very much that I had that network of support around me. And something, Daniel, I actually this might sound strange to you, but when I had that meltdown in corporate life and that burnout, I actually forgot who I was. I forgot who I was. Sorry, just bear with me a sec. Dave, could you just take Teddy out? He's around the other side. Sorry. The dogs wanted to go out. So yeah, it was one of those things that I just lost who I was. When I had that meltdown, I felt something break inside of me, and all my confidence went, all that positivity went, and this business helped me get it back. And now I'm probably more empowered than I ever was, and actually found out what I'm really capable of within this community. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey.
And that's great story. I mean, a lot of positive changes you can hear from the stories from the people that start that business. Like you mentioned before, you need to build your businesses. Nothing happened over the night, but you working something on that will be yours, and after your kids can take over something, your legacy that you can actually build, it will stay forever with somebody else when you are gone. That's actually what is actually also good regarding this business. But what you will tell the people that are on the edge. There are a lot of people, all those days going so many things on the online business. And I understand, it's a lot of scams. They mean, what do you think? Like a lot of people that are on the edge, they don't know to step in or step out. What do you think? What do you say about those people?
I was one of them. You were one of them.
Yeah.
We're no different from anybody else in this world who come across things that are scams that are not real. And I've been scammed in the past, a long time ago. I've been scammed, and it leaves a bitter taste. But here was the thing: it was a choice for me. Do I stay stuck where I was, and my health deteriorate anymore, and work another 10 years in corporate life, whichever job it was, and have nothing to show for it at the end of it? Or do I take a risk of $149 US, which equates to about 125 quid here in the UK, to actually change my life, have that possibility? And I weighed it up and I thought, you know what? My hubby and I would spend more than that on a meal out, on a 3-course meal and a bottle of wine. So isn't it worth changing your life? Isn't it worth looking into something? And I knew that it was completely risk-free because I checked out all the people I was connecting with in the first instance, and I knew that I would get a refund at the end of it if I didn't want it. So for me, it was a no-brainer. And for anybody who's watching, yes, I understand skepticism. Skepticism is real, and it's great until it's not. Don't let skepticism be the killer of your dreams, guys. Tear down the walls for you, not for me, not for Daniel, for you. Investigate it more. Check us out. Check this business out. Look into it and make that informed decision for yourself, because it's no pressure. It's just information for you. So I absolutely get it. But as I say, people are usually sitting on the fence with one leg over and one leg over this side. And I always say to them, get the other leg over. Check it out, because this could be exactly what you're looking for. And if it's not, no questions asked, full refund given.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the good part. I mean, the scam recognizing this is not a scam because you get your money back. You really don't have nothing to lose, and we give you opportunity to pay $149 and do investigation yourself. They don't need to, whatever we said, they believe to that. You need to do it yourself, and that's the reason why we do all those lives, to see that we are real people. Yeah. We are live. You see, like your dog wants to go to walk. I mean, it's nothing staged. I mean, that's happening in a person. That's actually, I love that about our business. We are real people, make mistakes, but that's what you want to show to the world. You are not perfect. Nobody's not perfect.
There's no such thing as perfect. We're very beautifully imperfect, so that's it. And the thing is, and I always say that financial freedom, some people want flashy cars, some people want big houses, all this sort of thing, but that's not what financial freedom is. Because I know plenty of people who've got flashy cars and big houses and have got no time to enjoy them.
Yeah.
It's the status. Financial freedom is something that creates you the life that you absolutely want to live, the time that you want to give to your family and your children and your kids, the time that you want to travel with your family and make memories. That's financial freedom. Money is that tool to give you what you want, however it may look. And within this business, there are people paying off their mortgages. There's people staying at home with their kids. There's people quitting corporate life like me. There's people traveling more. You know, the youngest person we have in this business now is 19. The oldest person is 83.
Yeah.
So age is not a barrier. So no matter how old you are, it's never too late to start, and it's never too young to start. The choice is yours.
Yeah, and you know what? In your interviews before, you were so many times you mentioning about the positive mind. That's also what is very, very important, because a lot of people, they will say, like you just said, all these excuses. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm not computer savvy. I'm not. Stop doing that, and you just surround your people that are positive and do what you think that is actually needs to be done. Correct?
Yeah, because Daniel, you know me. I am all about law of attraction and positive mindset.
Yeah.
I wasn't always like that. And when I started my business, I wasn't like that. But I had to start working on this, because I say every single day till the cows come home, we have everything in this business to make you successful. But if you haven't got this, it's not worth a carrot. So I literally work on myself every day. I do my gratitude posts. I work on my mindset. I journal, and I put me first before I start the business. And I choose what energy I'm bringing into it. And that's so important. So
that's actually great, because you're attracting all the positive people. Yeah. That all the positivity comes to you, not negativity is going, this is actually great. The great things to think and great things to do.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's not something you can just pick up and put down. You have to work on your mindset every single day because we are our own worst enemies. That's simplicity of it. We it's not anybody else's fault around us for our lives. We create our life with this. So we have to work on it.
Exactly. You know what? Also, I will just mention that I'm not very good in selling. A lot of people think that has something to do with selling. Can you just go ahead, explain what actually we do?
Well, do you know something? I am very, very good at selling. Okay. I did it for 25 years plus. But when I had that breakdown, I didn't want to sell anymore. So if somebody had put this in front of me and said, right, you'll be selling this and you'll be selling, I'd have gone, no chance. I've had 25 years plus of it. I don't want to do it anymore. But this isn't about selling. We do not recruit. We do not go out and bug family and friends. We don't go out and sell a thing. The business system does it for us. All we do is show up, share the opportunity, and be ourselves. Show what our life's like. Show what we want out of life. Show how this business is giving us that or working towards that. At the end of the day, we don't sell diddly squat. Don't sell anything. People come to us through our attraction marketing strategy and the legitimacy of this business. I pay taxes here in the HMRC.
Yeah.
You pay taxes in Texas,
Yeah.
We are all registered business owners. So yeah, no selling for me. No.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. Well, I just don't. Let's do one more question. They will be like, what do you want to say to the people now on the end? How you will invite them? What you will tell them? What the next step?
This is all about choice. People think that they haven't got a choice in life. Well, they have. You have a choice with your mind to decide what you want to do. You have a choice to either stay stuck where you are in a job that you don't care about and that doesn't give you a passion and a purpose, or you have a choice to move on and change your life, and however it may look for you. All we are doing is offering you a 90-minute free webinar or a 20-minute free webinar that will actually explain this business model overview. If you want to take the next step, you have a choice, and that will delve deeper into it, and it will give you the opportunity to connect with people. It's a business, guys. There is investment. If somebody says to you that you're going to make 6 figures a month out of $149, behave. That's never going to happen. That's not real. This is a business, but this is a business where you will get a return on investment and more. As I said at the beginning, people are paying off mortgages. So the choice is yours. What's your why? Why do you want to look for something else? What do you want out of your life? How do you want to slide into your coffin sideways saying, boy, what a rush I've had, the legacy I'm leaving for my kids, or get to the age of retirement and say, what have I got to show for it? This is what it's all about. So hop off that fence, guys. Check the webinar out. Connect with Daniel. He's an amazing mentor. Or connect with myself. The choice is yours. No pressure, just information.
That's awesome. I don't have nothing really to add. Just will say, like you said, everything, guys, starting from you. I mean, we are here to help, but you are one to move. You are one in the driving seat, and you are one driver in this your journey. Just start it today. Don't wait till tomorrow, because life is short. You never know what happened tomorrow. Just take it today. Don't leave it till tomorrow. But that's all for me. I really appreciate your time, and I hope so I can give you more hot weather, that you can have a better weather maybe next week.
I've just looked out the window now. My husband's standing outside getting chucked on, and the dog's just mooching.
Oh my goodness. Well, in 2 or 3 weeks, what is it? In 2.5 weeks, you'll be in the warm weather.
I know. Well, I'm actually flying out on Saturday to the south of France for 2 weeks first, because it's
nice.
70th. And then we literally fly from France to San Diego. So yeah, it'll be amazing.
That's awesome. Well, you have a lovely evening, a lovely rest of your day.
Yeah. Thanks, Daniel.
And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
See you soon. Bye.